South Ayrshire Council is delighted to support the RBS Ayrshire Rugby Development Cup. Well done to Carrick, Marr and Belmont for reaching the finals.
Belmont Academy is delighted to be in the RBS Ayrshire Schools Development Cup final.
Tonight we're at Millbrae for the RBS Ayrshire Schools Development Cup finals. You know, 4 years ago, only a handful of teams went in for this tournament. Now there are over 20 teams at the start, and that's a testament to the work of the SRU development officers here in Ayrshire. Tonight we've got the under-15 final between Loudoun Academy and Belmont Academy, and then the senior final between Marr College Development XV against Carrick Academy. We're going to have a load of kids screaming and shouting for their school. We're going to have a lot of excitement. This is going to be a real good night of rugby here at Millbrae. And early on in the final, it was Big Ewan Corbett. What a lump of a lad for an under-15. Taking on the Loudoun defence for Belmont. Scott Hogg whipping the ball out to skipper Cammy Murray, off one foot, off the other, almost over the line. Good tackling by the Loudoun defence, but pretty desperate stuff there. Penalty quickly taken. This time it was number 8 Stuart Doolan, held just short, but Stuart Hogg was there, stretched over the line for the opening try for Belmont after only 5 minutes. No conversion, but they tried the same ploy again, this time popped up to hooker Chaz Adair. Again, Murray lurking, waiting for that pass, and this time spotting the gap, no mistake. Lovely wee curving run there, in under the post for the Belmont skipper. And from right in front of the posts, no problem with the conversion. 12 points to 0 to Belmont after 13 minutes, but that one really spurred Loudoun into action, and it was only a couple of minutes later. They're thundering into the Belmont danger zone, won the penalty. Taken quickly by standoff Kyle Johnson. Skipper Finlay Campbell making the wee half break. Johnson in support there, and well, that ball out to Alex Harley on the wing, and Harley had a lot of work to do, but he got there. Thumbs up from the touch judge, and Finlay Clark gave the try. Loudoun on the board, 12 points to 5, and now they were showing a wee bit of running. Oops, that one got to Harley. He got man and ball at the same time, but keeping the ball alive well, and it was Finlay Campbell who opened up the Belmont defence. Andrew Redmayne out to Peter Redmayne, and oh, the pity about that last pass to Chris Caldwell. That could have been another try for Loudoun. But as half-time approached, it was Belmont back on the attack, and it was that man Murray again from the 22. Lovely slide step, lovely shimmy, and although the tackle went in, his power took him over the line. Try, said referee Finlay Clark. And well, this time the Belmont number 10 was converting his own try, and he did it off the post. But that was good enough to take Belmont into a half-time lead of 19 points to 5. Loudoun knew they were going to have to do something to get back into the game, and the man who might do it for them was powerful winger Alex Harley. Look at that, a run from inside his own 22, all the way up the field, and stopped only by a terrific tackle by Belmont fullback Callum McLaughlin. Second row Callum Stevenson taking it on there for Loudoun, but Belmont back in numbers and finally scrambling it away. And with defences on top throughout the whole of the second half, there was no further scoring. Belmont ending up with a final play, taking the game up to the Loudoun line. We knock on there. Finlay Clark looked at his watch. Full time. Jubilation for Belmont. But Loudoun can be very, very proud of taking part in a smashing final, which is a real credit to organisers Chris Murphy, Greg Sinclair and Damien Kelly, the local development officers.
Oh, it was a great game. Credit to both teams coming out here. Great venue, played some good stuff. Great advert for Ayrshire Schools Rugby on. Absolutely fantastic result. And I'd just like to say that Chris and his team have done a great job as well, bringing this all together. It's a fantastic, fantastic stuff.
Yes, indeed. Schools rugby alive and well in Ayrshire, and you can see the crowd enjoyed it. The team enjoyed it. Well done, Belmont, winners of the Royal Bank of Scotland Ayrshire Development School League Under-15 Cup.
South Ayrshire Council is delighted to support the RBS Ayrshire Rugby Development Cup. Well done to Carrick, Marr and Belmont for reaching the finals.
Belmont Academy is delighted to be in the RBS Ayrshire Schools Development Cup Final.
Brought to you by Keenan of Ayr. Whatever your needs, Keenan of Ayr will get you there.
And now we're into the senior final of the Royal Bank of Scotland Ayrshire Development Schools Cup. Marr College Development 15 up against Carrick Academy. Both sides coached by Speckle figures in Ayrshire Rugby, John Sharkey, the coach of Marr, and Gordon Brown, the coach of Carrick. And right in the first minute, the Carrick support had something to get them on their feet. Stand-off, Colin Sturgeon, a siding run down the left wing, an inside shimmy, and pulled down just 5 metres short of the line. Carrick arriving there in numbers. Goodness, the crowd really enjoyed that early on, but then Marr started to get a wee handle on the game, moving the ball out wide, and finally it was out to winger Jamie Watson. Wee bit of juggling there, and inside to skipper Alistair Potts. He was hauled down by Ross Knight to halt a very threatening looking Marr attack. Marr, a wee bit of a guddle there between the two half-backs, seized on by the Carrick back row. Penalty for handling on the ground, said David Walker. And after 21 minutes, up stepped captain Colin Sturgeon, slotted the penalty to take Carrick into a 3-0 lead. It was only 3 minutes later, and terrific cross kick by Marr standoff Ross Kennedy. Would it bounce kindly? It certainly did. The man there, Jamie Watson, my goodness, he enjoyed that. A wonderful piece of play between Kennedy and the Marr winger. Into the second half, and well, it looked as though Marr were on for another try. Wee fumble there by Murray Beckwith, and he had a lot of space to work with there. That might have been Marr extending their lead, but Carrick defending very, very well. Long kick downfield by Colin Sturgeon, taken by fullback Connor Bickerstaff, pops it up in the air, chasing up like mad, back to Sturgeon, and Sturgeon's kick charged down by scrum half Alistair Wright, and it bounced kindly again, and Wright straight in for the try. Well, that was all about pressure, all about following up, all about keeping your concentration. The kick was missed, and at 10-3 it was still game on. Great break there down the left-hand side by Greg Montgomery. Was he going to go all the way? No. Great cover tackle there by Connor Bickerstaff to save what was a certain try. Again, Carrick arriving in numbers, but getting turned over. The Marr defence working really, really well. And as the game moved into the final minutes, Sturgeon there looking for space one way, then the other, and suddenly finding that gap. The ball moved out to Ross Knight. Solidly tackled there, but keeping the ball alive. Carrick realising that this could well be the last play of the game. The ball worked back out to Sturgeon, and the kick downfield really going nowhere until all of a sudden Fraser Thompson was there to charge the kick down, and then it was a race. Thompson against Bickerstaff. Who was going to get the touchdown? David Walker, perfectly positioned, no try. Final whistle. What a dramatic end.
Not much in it. No, they gave us a good game. They gave us. We've played them. That's the third time we played them this season, and they beat us the first time, and then we narrowly beat them the second time, and then this is actually the biggest we've beaten them this year. So pretty pleased with that.
So Marr lift the senior trophy after a great night of schools rugby, and with the work the development officers are putting in, the Scottish Widows Bank Rugby Champions programme being rolled out, I think we'll see schools rugby go from strength to strength. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Millbrae.
South Ayrshire Council is delighted to support the RBS Ayrshire Rugby Development Cup. Well done to Carrick, Marr and Belmont for reaching the finals.
Brought to you by Keenan of Ayr. Whatever your needs, Keenan of Ayr will get you there.